Hi, let me begin with asking you a question. How often do you change your car tires? Once in a year or two? So can you imagine how many tires are scrapped all over the world every year? I'll give you an idea. There are about 3.2 million tires scrapped just in USA every year. So this raises a serious issue. The serious issue being there are not too many sites available for these tires to be dumped anymore. This also gives rise to another issue, which is these tires are basically used for fuel, and burning of these tires as fuel emits out hazardous gases, and these gases are very dangerous to the environment. So here I come up with a new method which could be efficient and also effective in recycling the crumb rubber. The crumb rubber, it is a granular form of tire rubber. It is formed by magnetically separating the tire rubber and cutting it into pieces. Crumb rubber over the years have proved out to be a good filler material because of its favorable properties, being resilience, high elasticity, crack pinning, and most importantly, acoustic and thermal insulation properties. Now, why I chose polyurethane foam as my material to be reinforced? Because polyurethane foam is one of those materials which are used vastly in domestic purposes. It is used in automobiles, it is used in infrastructure, it is used in construction, interiors, and various other places. And to begin with, I started separating the rubber particles of different sizes using a sieve machine, and these particles were used to reinforce the polyurethane foam, and samples were made out with fixed weight composition of 30%. And using the Archimedes principle, the density of the crumb rubber polyurethane foam composites were determined, and the porosities were also found out, and it was seen that the porosity of samples with crumb rubber has gone up when compared to the samples without rubber. This in a way is a good thing for a closed cell structure, because when there is porosity within the cell structure, it takes on more load. And when these samples were tested for compression tests in an Instron machine, and it was found that the samples with crumb rubber took lesser loads than the samples without crumb rubber. And when in turn the elastic modulus was tested in the working range of load, it was found that the elastic modulus of samples with crumb rubber was significantly higher than the elastic modulus of samples without crumb rubber. The SCM image on the right corner shows how the crumb rubber particles are incorporated within the foam and how the properties are transferred to the composite constructively. And finally, when this method is implemented in the domestic purpose, could turn out to be an efficient and effective method for recycling of tire rubber. It is not only beneficial economically, but also it's beneficial environmentally, saving the environment from hazardous issues faced by burning of tire rubber and disposing them into various sites. I am Omer, a graduate student from Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. I thank my advisor Dr. Raman P. Singh and my other lab mates for their help in making this possible.